Hello, YouTube. I just changed my name to Harry Hilliard's device. Don't ask questions, okay? Look, I farted. I made a post. I asked my subscribers what I should change my name to, but I figured it out before anybody answered because my asshole answered. That's so stupid. My booty hole said, Harry Hilliard's Harry Hilliard's device. And I'm like, what? No, but because I said something about Harry Hilliard's, okay? But then I was like, what if I put device at the end? Because it's so weird. Device because people have devices in their hands. And you're watching YouTube on a device. And I'm a Harry Hilliard. What is a Harry Hilliard? Well, figure it out. I don't fucking know. What do you think it is? What's it sound like to you? That's so weird. The name itself is kind of disturbing. If you ask me, it's like, who the fuck who would want to have their name as Harry Hilliard's? First of all. Second of all, why add device? But I gave you the reasoning for device, but the Harry Hilliard's parts, well, it just sounds kind of weird, doesn't it? I don't know. I don't know. But why not, right? My name was Buddha Jesus Crustle, so why not Harry Hilliard's device? I swear to God, I'm probably going to change it again. I wanted to change it for some reason. Something was telling me, Harry Hilliard's. I don't know. But yeah, it's just so weird. Like, why would I name it that? I'm just so weird. And I thought it was funny, too. All I can imagine is all these weird men on YouTube going, Harry Hilliard. Oh, God. Have you guys seen that black man that always sweats and goes like this? When he looks at, like, stuff that looks slightly sexual, he goes, oh, my God. Or whatever he does. I don't know what he does. But he does something like that. I wonder what he would think of Harry Hilliard's. The name Harry Hilliard's. Oh, that's awful. I'm sorry, that's just so stupid. He's on Facebook. I don't even know if he got a YouTube channel, but he's on my Facebook all the time. Just sweating, going like this. Oh, I don't even know what his name is. I really don't, but he's just sweaty. He's just sweaty. But yeah, Harry Hilliard's device now, apparently. I don't know what made me come up with that name, but it sounded good to me. Why am I looking at my nose? Sometimes I look at my baby's nose and I see a booger and I'm like, let me get it, little baby. And then I go like this. And then I get the little booger out. It's pretty nasty how he has like little boogers. Like sometimes they're real big too. It's like, how's that fit in your baby nose? Like where'd that come from? I need an answer. Harry Hilliard's device. Such a weird name. I don't even know. I don't know what to talk about. It sounds like my cat before she died. Oh, that's awful. I did not make that joke. Bella, I'm so sorry. I love my cat. No, but like, she would always be mad and she always go, like that. I love her though. She's my sweetie. She's somewhere. I don't know if there's life after death, but if there is, well, I hope it's better than this shit. Because life, like, it can be beautiful, but it can also be really painful. It's like, what is going on here? What is this? Huh? What is this? You can't have pleasure without pain? Is that what it is, huh? Why not? Why not? Why you gotta have one and the other? Why can't you just have one? Why can't you just have the good stuff? Maybe it's all based on perspective. I did not expect my brain to go like this. It went from Harry Hilliard's to perspective on the good and bad in life. I'm so weird. Harry Hilliard. Does anyone want to hear my death metal scream or something? I swear to God, I did it when I was opening my ice cream. Are you ready? I don't even know if I can do it on command. I don't know if I can, honestly. Hold on, let me take a sip of my Monstewer. My Monstewer. It's not a regular Monstewer. It's Irish cream Monstewer. It smells pretty good. Oops, shit, I almost did it the wrong way. This is... Sorry, I had a hair in my mouth. The other day I got Chinese, and there was a hair in it. It was like a real beard hair or something. It was kind of short. It definitely wasn't my my boyfriend's beard hair, because his beard hair is like this long for some reason. Well, it's not quite that long. It's more like this long. But he doesn't let me cut it. Like whenever I go, "Can you let me cut your beard?" He's like, "Meow." And I'm like, "Why not?" And then he's like, "Because I like my beard." And then I'm like, and then he's like, "Why don't you like my beard?" And then I'm like, "Because it gets in my nose when we make out." And he's like, "Good." And I'm like, "No." But literally, it'll go up my nose and it'll start tickling. And I'm like, "Girl, why? Why do you want that long ass hair up in your girlfriend's nose? Boy, can we please give it a little trim?" Like, I'm so sorry. I'm so mean. I'm not mean, I swear. I'm not that mean. I'm a little mean, but not really. I'm not that mean, am I? No, maybe I am. Can we... I don't have anywhere to put this camera. Yeah, oh, yeah, well, I hope nobody gets mad at me for my trans video. Though I'm not trans, but I made a video on trans people, my view on trans people. So I'm going to reiterate and summarize what I said. So, I have no problem with trans people. Ever, at all. However, I am kind of perplexed by some of them sometimes. Okay, just sometimes. Not, I mean, you know, I don't give a fuck, you know. This little person, whatever, was insulted in the comments and was like, Jesus was trans. He became a lesbian and rose from the dead. And I was like, I don't know if that's how the Bible goes. But I mean, if you think that, okay. But, anyway, and then he's like, there is nothing wrong with being trans. And I'm like, well, I never said there was anything wrong with being trans. But I said in my video that I didn't quite fully understand the trans people trend going on. Like, hear me out, okay? I watched a documentary on trans people when I was like 14 years old, okay? It was seen as a severe mental illness. That's right, a severe mental illness, because those little kids knew from a young age, an extremely young age, that they were in the wrong body, okay? Now, I still think that may be a thing. Now, it might not be something that I personally can understand completely or relate to, but I do feel like that is, you know, a probable thing. You know, I don't think that's like a made-up thing. But what I do think is that it is a trend now to be trans, And I feel like a lot of the people that are like trans these days are doing it as like a lemming thing. That's kind of a weird, rude way to say it, but it's more like follow the leader, you know, follow the leader of the trans. Oh, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's where, like, they're following other people. You know, it's just a trend. That's what people be doing. They're just following other people's footsteps, going, I'm a they, them now, too. And I'm like, well, that's great and all. Like, I don't care, whatever. But, I feel like a lot of these people are, like, young people who, like, just all of a sudden decided, oh my god, everyone's a they, them now. I'm gonna be a they, them, too. And it's like, well, that's great. Congratulations. But, like, are you really a trans person, or are you just someone who wants to be a trans person? Like, I really feel like in 2025, or whatever the fuck year it is, I don't know anymore, that, like, these people are just, you know, trying just try to be trans. You be trans, whatever. But at the end of the day, I hope you actually are trans, because if you're not trans, and I just feel like if you're an actual transgender person, that you would feel extremely uncomfortable with your genitals, and your mind would be like, I'm male, I'm male, I'm male, I'm male, or I'm female, you know, all the time. And, like, you just feel really uncomfortable in your own body with your own genitals. And I just feel like a lot of people don't feel that way because, like I said, I watched a documentary on it when I was like 14 years old. Okay? There's barely any trans people. And now all of a sudden there's millions and millions of trans people. Like, are there really that many trans people? Because I think that they just think that they're trans. I don't actually think that all these people that are they, thems, or whatever they are gonna actually ever change their, you know, transition or whatever they're doing. I don't think that. Yeah. That's what I think. And honestly, personally, sorry if you're offended, okay, but I think that it's an annoying trend. It's extremely just dissatisfactory to me, you know, because I'm sure there are trans people out there who are like, why the fuck is everybody trans all of a sudden? Like, why is everybody trans? Why? I don't know. What the fuck? Did we have a fucking trans explosion? I think we did. But, I also feel like, I feel like there's a lot of people out there who just say they're trans and have no intention of actually transitioning themselves to the gender that they want to be called. And I think that's just stupid. Because why should I take the time out of my day to fucking call you he? When you got big bazongas this big, you look completely female, and you just sound completely female, you dress completely female, you're never gonna transition. Why are you a he now? I don't get it. I'm sorry. I really don't understand it. I mean, I do. I feel like a lot of it is also stubbornness. I feel like there's a lot of sexually conflicted people out there who are like, well, I wish I was born a gay man. Okay? Or I think there's people watching Yowie and Yuri and going, oh, I want to do that. I don't want to be a lesbian. I want to be a gay man. Okay? I don't see, I mean, you know, I don't know. I feel like it's weird. I don't know. It's a weird topic, but yeah, that's what I think. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I do have trans people that are like my friends, but I mean, at the end of the day, I do feel like it is a trend. It's one I don't follow at all. Actually, you know, there's a lot of nice people that I've met that are like, identify themselves as like trans or like the pronouns, whatever it is. Is the pronouns, is that different than the trans? I don't know what that is. I think that the pronouns come with the transgenderness. If you're not a transgender, I don't think I really feel like you need to change your pronouns. I don't know. Personally, like, I just don't understand. Why? Like, I mean, for real. Like, if you're gonna transition, okay. You know, I don't care. Like, you do what you want, whatever you want, I don't care. But at the end of the day, sometimes it'd be annoying me, because I'm like, you know, I go to work and somebody tells me, oh, I'm a they, them, and I'm like, you know, inside my head, I'm judging them. And I'm like, this is really it. That's it. That's it. That's what I think. Just that. And in my head, I'm like, oh God, another one. Another one. Yeah, they're everywhere. I can't tell you how many people like that I've met in this town. It's extremely crazy. Actually, I feel like the majority of the young people are they-thems. I'm not young. I'm not a they-them, and I will never be a they-them. Ever. In a million bajillion years, I will never be a they-them. No. But, I mean, you know, like I said, whatever. If you want to be called that and you have no intention of surgeries or hormones or whatever you're doing, I don't understand that, because it's like you're not really a trans person. Okay, if you're actually going out of your way to actually transition yourself, I feel like, you know, that's a little different than just saying, oh, I'm a man today. No, you're not. No, I'm serious. I'm gonna just, no. I swear. I swear. I don't get it. You're not a man today. Man-china? I'm sorry, I'm not mean, I just, hear me out, okay? I swear, I'm not mean, okay? Like, I just don't understand. Surely there's gotta be other people out there that don't fucking understand this shit, right? Where are you? Where are you? And I feel, the way I look, people associate me with that trans lifestyle, they-themness. No. No. Oh my God. Absolutely not. I don't know what you think I am, but no, but here's what happened. So, hear me out. This girl was really, really nice, but I swear to God, she was super nice, super sweet girl. But my first day at Walmart, this girl came up to me and she asked me what my pronouns were. That's literally the first thing she said to me. And, you know, it was my first day at work. I just saw a furry at Walmart. A full furry in a full furry suit. And I was like, what the fuck? I was laughing. I was laughing at it. I'd never seen anything like that. And then, the they, them. You know, she came up to me and she's like, what's your pronouns? And I'm like, I'm a girl. I'm Scarlet. That's literally what I said. I was like, I'm a girl. No, like, I don't know how else to... I don't play with that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be doing that. Like, respectfully, okay? I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I know some people think I am, but it's like, I mean, I don't know how else to say it. Like, how else am I supposed to say I don't get it? I mean, I don't. Like, what we gonna do? I don't get it, girl. I mean, you know, I know I look like one of them people. I mean, I'm an accepting person, okay? Like, if you like to dress, cross-dress, you do you. I really don't give a fuck. You know, I'm not going to sit there and go, why the fuck would you wear a skirt if you're a boy? No, I'm not going to do that. I don't care. You wear what you want, baby girl, or whatever. But anyway, but I mean, at the end of the day, like, I don't like the they, themness. That's the thing that really bothers me, is the they, themness. It's like, can you just... And I'm associated with it because I look a certain way. You know, I look a certain way and people are like, oh, you must be into that. Absolutely not. I don't care. You know, if you want to do that, okay. But here's the thing. I've had disrespectful they, thems. I feel so mean. I really do. I feel mean, but like, I don't know how else to fucking say it. I've had disrespectful they, thems come at me. I used to work at Starbucks. I got the tea, bitch. I used to work at Starbucks, bitch. Okay? Here comes this chick. She's all big with a big boobs, and she said, I'm a man. And I'm like looking at her, and I'm like looking at her huge boobs, and I'm like, I'm sorry? I'm like, what did you say? Completely female. And she was rude. Like, she was a rude bitch. I did not like her. I wanted to beat her ass, but she's a big bitch. So, I mean, at the time, I think I would have fought her anyway, because I was a bitch. I was ready to kill people. Like, I was in a bad point in my life. I was in my thug era. But now I'm not. I'm in my soft girl era right now. So, believe it or not, like, I used to be a fucking cunt. And I'm sure you can believe that, honestly. Because if you looked at my channel and you seen the way I be talking to people that hate on me, I ain't that nice. I'm nice. Like, in real life, like, I'm nice. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm nice. But, like, for real, like, let me tell ya, I ain't that nice. You know, if somebody pushed my buttons, if you push my red button, my big red button, it's like World War III up in this bitch. I swear to God. I'm a smart ass too. Like, I don't even have to cuss at you. I really don't. Like, I can insult people with just like common everyday smart-assness words without any cuss words at all, because sometimes you have to do that, especially if you're on YouTube, because people, they expect you to get mad, but I don't even get mad. I ain't mad at you because I'm a smart-ass, and I know how to like play with words to make them insulting without actually like cussing at you, because I feel like cussing really indicates the anger, and I ain't got none of that. In fact, it might be more of like a disdain kind of thing. Like, I'm just looking at you like, ew. Oh, what a piece of crust. bye. Like, I'm sorry. But anyway, I'm just like talking to myself. I'm sorry, this is a 25-minute video. What am I doing? But yeah. Sorry if you're a trans person and you're like a nice trans person. I'm not trying to insult you, okay? I'm just saying, like, I don't understand why it's trending to be a trans person. I think, you know, the people that aren't ever going to transition, just stop calling yourself a they, them. I don't like it. Well, I mean, you don't have to stop, but, like, I personally, I'm gonna have some sort of weird initial feelings, you know. I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and, like, complain to your ass or whatever, but I am gonna think, oh no. That's really it. I'm gonna go, oh no. But, I do think, you know, I'm gonna be respectful as long as, you know, they're respectful. But yeah, this bitch at Starbucks, I swear to God, every time I would talk to the bitch, the trans girl that said that she was a man, she was a bitch, okay? She would, like, I would talk to her and she'd look at me like this, and I'd be like this. And then it's like, you expect me to respect your fucking ass? Huh, I don't think so, okay? And then her excuse for being rude to me was that she was sad and suicidal. That ain't my problem. Like, it really ain't. Like, it ain't my problem that you want to be a bitch because you have fucking issues. I have issues. Okay, you ain't gonna rub your issues onto my issues because this ain't it. Like, I was literally going through the shitter, okay? Literally. Like, literally after the Starbucks thing, I broke up with my boyfriend at the time. I left to Hawaii because I was feeling suicidal. And I still wasn't being a bitch to your stupid ass. So I left to Hawaii with literally $1,200 in my pocket. I went to Hawaii with nowhere to stay. I was at the airport. I started crying to my mom. I called my mom. I was like, Mom, I need help. And she was like, start hitchhiking or whatever. Call your aunt. And then I called my aunt. She said she had her friend say that if I could get a ride to Lahaina, that she would let me stay there. So she gave me her number, and I was like, hey, can I stay with you? And she's like, okay. So I got a ride from this guy from Craigslist, and yeah, I have a whole story on it. Yeah, it was intense. I was there for 2 months. It was a good 2 months, but it was also a little stressful. But I mean, I did it, girl. But yeah, it was an experience, and it was spiritual, and I felt like I was in a movie. So yeah. So yeah. So don't, if you're gonna sit there and be a bitch to somebody, don't expect their pity, because first of all, fuck you. Second of all, everybody has problems. You're not the only one with problems. What do you think this is? The world revolves around you? Well, no, it doesn't, in fact. No, not at all. So, yeah, I mean, you can't expect people to respect you if you're going to be disrespectful. That's just not realistic. Yeah. So, yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's why, I mean, I've had good experiences with trans people and also bad experiences, but like my first initial experiences with trans people weren't good at all because they were bitches. Yeah, there were multiple trans people I worked with at Starbucks, and I didn't like any of them. Well, except for one. It was like this girl that transitioned to a guy, but she was actually already a man. Like literally, like transitioned already. Like I couldn't even tell. So, yeah, we were friends, we hung out, and he had a boyfriend, so, cool. But yeah, he was nice, but the other two, no. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't like the other two, at all. But yeah, so what else? Like I said, sorry if that's insulting. I don't know. I mean, you can only be so nice when you're like, you don't understand something and somebody's like really passionate about it and you're like, oh, well, I just don't get it. You know? That's like somebody telling me they just don't understand Shrek or they just don't understand pugs. And I'm like, well, I love pugs. I have pugs. I get real mad when people don't like pugs. Like, I love pugs, so you don't talk bad about pugs. I feel like that's like the same thing. But like, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, you gotta see, you know, everybody has like their ups and downs or whatever. Like, I mean, as long as you're a nice person, like whatever, right? I don't know. Like, I try to be nice, but it's kind of hard on the internet because like, literally I'm just talking to myself and like it's kind of hard. It's like, who's sitting here asking me questions about what I think about trans people? Nobody. I just like taking it and bringing it out of my asshole. So I don't really know like how to make it sound nice if I don't have like a fucking Q&A, fucking question marks everywhere of these people asking me questions about what I think about trans people. The whole thing is I accept you, but I don't completely understand. But why should I understand? I'm not you, you know. Ain't nobody gonna understand me. I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm sure I got friends that don't understand me. Like, why the fuck should I care, right? Like, 'cause it's fucking whatever, right? That's what I think. I'm like, you know, whatever, girl. But yeah. So, I don't even know what I was talking about in this fucking video. But yeah, apparently, yeah. But that's what I think. What else do I have to say? I don't know. I guess I had a lot to say about trans people. Sorry, again, if it was insulting. I don't know. I tried to explain myself. I don't know. You know, I expect hate from trans people. You know, that's just something, if they come across my video and they're like, you fucking bitch, I'm gonna be like, yep, I guess so. I guess I am a bitch, I don't know. But yeah. I don't really know what to talk about now. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the end of the video then, since I don't know what to talk about. But I'll see you on the next one. Sorry again if I was insulting. But yeah, I just don't get the they, them thing. I'm not a part of that, so. Just putting that out there. Not all alternative looking people are into that whole scene thing. I don't know. But yeah, that's really it. Bye.